And welcome, little chefs, to the Anyone Can Cook podcast. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Nicole.
And we have a action-packed show for you this week as D23 happened last weekend. So we'll be breaking down all of that. Huge news. We're going to talk about the blue sky ideas.
It's a smaller one, though.
Yes.
I wasn't aware of that.
This one trying to
It's like
find
an
a stream.
expedition.
You trying to find a stream the other day.
Yeah, because this one was based more off of...
On opening kickoff.
What?
It was opening kickoff.
I know, but
and my wife's having a panic attack because it's not being shown. It's not being streamed.
Yeah, but I didn't know this was more like history based and like learning things about films. They only have one big announcement on Saturday morning.
Yeah. Saturday morning had some stuff. We'll get into it. There's a lot of things like.
But this is way smaller. The one that they have in Anaheim is like
the one that they had last year had all this news. You had to dissect it, but
so that'll be next year.
I will get into why I'm skeptical sometimes of what they announce and what they say.
Well, yeah,
and we'll get into that. But what I really want to get into first, the first little topic, is something that I was kind of hoping they would announce at D23, and I know you feel the same way. Tiana's restaurant opened in Disneyland.
Yeah.
And I was kind of hoping that was the announcement of like,
Me
hey,
too. Like
we're bringing it
to tie into Splash.
Well, yes.
Tiana's bio. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm excited for it. First off, I've been to New Orleans and the food there is...
He's had real beignets.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's great. But I feel like that
gumbo?
food...
Did you have gumbo?
No, I had gator.
Oh, so did you ever have gumbo?
I've had gumbo before, but not from New Orleans. But that food can tie into that land very well.
I still feel like don't make Keiko spill that, but whatever. It opened in Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland.
Over the weekend.
I feel like Disneyland gets all the cool stuff first.
They get all the good food.
They do.
That's for sure.
That's why we want to go to Disneyland so bad, is because we want to try the food.
Right.
But I do think that Magic Kingdom should have something near the ride.
To tie in.
Exactly. And I think it's different food that you can get. You can't get that kind of food. I mean, you can get the beignets, right?
Yeah, but you have to go to Port Orleans.
Yeah, but in the park, they don't have that kind of food.
Right.
And I feel like Magic Kingdom's food, their sit-downs, is lacking.
Yeah, they need something.
The whole movie is about opening a restaurant. Why isn't there a restaurant?
I kind of feel like it will be coming, but they didn't say anything about Magic Kingdom. But the one in Disneyland has live jazz music. You know, I love jazz.
We love jazz. That would be awesome.
So they have a live band that they have Tiana going around to the tables.
Mm-hmm.
They're like lemon custard filled beignets.
If they do it too, what it does, right? If they move Tiana off of the meet and greet into the restaurant, they can then slide another princess into that meet and greet.
Yeah. I think they're gonna.
You know,
I mean, they said Magic Kingdom is going to go into overdrive.
But they didn't announce anything.
Exactly. But they did say Magic Kingdom is going to go into overdrive. There's so many Blue Concepts plans for Magic Kingdom that a new land is definitely coming. We just don't know what they are. They don't just say that. We just don't know what.
They've been saying stuff for years.
I'm telling you, Magic Kingdom is going.
Blue Sky is just ideas.
They didn't throw ideas. He just said Magic Kingdom is going into an overdrive.
And your mic's going into an overdrive again. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But it's definitely going to do something beyond Big Thunder. It's gonna.
It should be Villain's Land.
Right.
It makes the most sense. Because now you're putting Encanto, supposedly, which we'll get into, in Animal Kingdom.
Right. But
if you're doing that, you're going to do a whole Coco themed
But that's
land
why they're
with
Blue
Encanto.
Sky. Right.
So that's now moved.
So they changed. Right. But that's Blue Sky. He didn't say any themes.
Anything can be Blue Sky.
As you can tell, though.
Anything. We're going to make a Frozen land. That's Blue Sky. That doesn't mean anything until they say, okay, this is the actual
Correct.
date.
But last year, he named things for Magic Kingdom. He didn't say anything. All he said was
last year was very overdid, and I think it got people's hopes up way too much for stuff that wasn't going to happen. This year, they did tone it down. And I can
No, it is
that.
toned down because it's every other year.
So
next year. Next August will be bombs.
That's just my only issue with it. I mean, I'm excited.
He wants to keep Disney fans in the loop. That's his thing. Like, not everything will go through Imagineering. Not everything that you think looks good on paper will be good in the park. Look what they just did in Hong Kong.
Oh my God.
Look at Frozen. That, I'm telling you, a scale, something that big is coming to Magic Kingdom. I'm telling you.
You think they'll do Frozen? Or do you think they're going to do villains? Or do you...
I don't know what they'll do, but I'm telling you, a new land.
Big Thunder for years, but they
in 5 years.
They haven't said anything that's what's beyond Big Thunder, and that's.
But with him saying your biggest memory is yet to be made, and it's going into.
That's a sales pitch.
No,
yes,
he doesn't.
It's a presentation
to all the biggest Disney fans in the world.
Yes, that's how you sell. Yes, it is. It's
so 100%.
What? Yes, your best memories yet to come.
Well, he didn't.
That's a great tagline because it's true. Your best memories yet to come. Keep coming back, and you're telling you,
they know Magic Kingdom needs something. It will something.
I'm playing devil's advocate, right? Like I agree with you mostly, but I don't think that they should do all the blue sky stuff because it gets people excited, and then you start seeing stuff that this is coming, this is coming,
then that's
and it D23, and it lets people down.
That's D23.
You have to think as a consumer. As a business, if you're putting all these plans out there and none of them are happening, you're going to discourage people.
Imagineering and all putting this thing on paper.
Imagineering, keep it to yourself until it becomes something that's developed.
But this is what D23 is. That's what you go into knowing what to expect. Don't think you're going to get all of that. It's just you keeping in the loop with what they're thinking at their meetings. That's it.
It just, I think sometimes it breeds false hope. That's all I'm saying. I'm excited. I think that would be cool.
I think it is false hope for what they had said, but 1,000%.
But this is a new year.
Magic Kingdom is going
back. Like there's stuff that I agree that I enjoyed this year more than last year because last year was like a whole bunch of info that again not a lot of it came true. This year seems more concrete. Like it seems like we're
with Animal Kingdom anyway.
Yes, and
you didn't really touch on Magic Kingdom
because
it's so far out. Like. The new things coming to Animal Kingdom will take at least 5 years.
Yes.
I mean...
As they should, but I think that would be perfect for Animal Kingdom. And we'll get right into that segment after this break. So that leads us to kind of our big topic, D23. I know we weren't going to talk about it, but then we got excited about Tiana's. We started talking about D23.
Yeah. Well, for food, we have to talk about food.
I know, and I'm excited for Tiana's restaurant, and I was just let down that Magic Kingdom didn't announce that coming because I really thought that would be the concrete plan.
Yeah.
But
no, I knew
something that was announced at D23 before we get into the Encanto land that I'm super excited about, and it is food related. Pirates has a restaurant coming.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's a restaurant. It's a lounge tavern.
You can get food and drinks.
Right, but I thought it was going to be in Tortuga. They're saying no. It's going to be a whole new...
Because Tortuga doesn't really have anything.
Tortuga sucks. And it's not even open most days.
It doesn't have anything, so why wouldn't you use that space? You have all that space, you might as well use it and make...
But I'm excited for that. And Disney Parks shared that.
That's official.
That's official. When they do that...
Yeah, that's official. And that's
cool. Early in the works too.
But again, this is what I'm excited for. This kind of stuff, because
I'm most excited.
Magic Kingdom lacks food. It has great snacks,
right? But rum, I think just rum. When I think
if you have a place that you can drink there, you can have a beer to sit down, be our guest. But a pub would be really cool. And I know that they don't want Magic Kingdom to become Epcot.
Right.
They don't want drunks walking around and whatever. But I do think people are on vacation. Maybe I want a Captain and Coke. Maybe I just want a Captain Cook. And if I have to sit at the bar and drink it and it's pirate theme, that's going to be so badass.
We love pirates.
It's going to be super badass. And I think that's
to smell the water in there.
That's my favorite announcement that they made.
Me too.
All weekend.
Me too.
And I almost glanced over, but then I was like, wait, we're talking about restaurants and bars. Pirate bar is going to be amazing. Mm-hmm. What else could be amazing is they might, and I know it's new. And I know it's fresh, and the movie is not that old, but it's one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. If Dino Land becomes Encanto Land, that will be game-changing in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. The vibrancy of the colors. Mm-hmm. You can fit it in Animal Kingdom because the little boy's gift is he can hear animals.
Right.
So you can...
It ties in way better than Zootopia did.
Well, here's the problem. This is going to sound really messed up. People, shout out to Phil, view Animal Kingdom
as a zoo.
So putting Zootopia there, you're kind of like, it is a zoo. No, make it cool. And that's what I think is lacking. Besides Avatar and Everest, why do people go to Animal Kingdom? It's to see the animals. So it feels like a zoo.
Was like that too. I thought it was just like a zoo.
But I think
but
once
now
we went, it's so chill.
I have so much more appreciation for it. And it's
beautiful.
The best food.
Best
snacks,
food.
Yes.
Best food.
Best foods, the smells, the sights, the
vibe, man. You go and they're playing bongos.
Just the architect,
it's just so
though.
much fun.
It is a beautiful park.
It is. It is. And I think, but the problem is if they went Zootopia, now it feels like a zoo.
Right.
And now you're kind of pigeonholing yourself as a zoo.
It's not even a zoo.
Encanto has the slightest bit of animals in it.
Right.
But it's something that can tie in, and it adds color, and it adds vibrancy, and it adds the beautiful flowers.
So that,
because
it's all like South America.
It's going
Colombia.
It's going to be beautiful. I think this will happen. This is one of the things.
I think so too. Because last year, Blue Skies, it was Zootopia and Moana.
Yep.
So they put the Moana meet and greet. She's out of there.
Yeah.
She's completely. Moana is done.
Epcot, and we can touch on that. Moana's starting her meet and greet.
Right, but I don't know if she's going to leave Animal Kingdom. Probably.
I'm saying, she'll probably just be.
Because, but like Blue Sky last year.
Anna and Elsa are nowhere else but Epcot.
Right.
So why wouldn't Moana just not be there near the Fidi?
Right.
It just makes sense.
But Dino Land last year, they did say that Zootopia and Moana, but then they completely did away with that and said Encanto, and now the dinosaur, the Indiana Jones rides.
The dinosaur is going to switch to Indiana Jones.
Which I get, we don't really care about, but
no,
it's the same track.
It's a cult following.
You won't have to do a lot to the ride.
No, but people love Indiana Jones.
Right, but you wouldn't have to do a lot.
It's
the
classic,
same ride as Dinosaur.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Exactly. And Dinosaur is supposed to be a scary ride. I've never been on it. I'm not a fan of Dino Land.
I've never been.
I walk into Dino Land, I feel like I'm in Wildwood.
But Dino Land needs
something. It feels like a bad amusement park or a bad like city fair.
Yeah.
I don't like it. There's nothing there. We never go there. We went there once and I won Ella a stuffy and it felt like I was on the Wildwood Boardwalk. And I was like, I don't want to be here. I could be here at home.
Right.
Like if you give me,
it's true.
If you give me Encanto with the house.
Crazy.
Even if they make it
the
like
casita, like the ride, or like touching something and like the gifts. I don't know.
Could it be a ride? Could it just be?
Who knows?
Could it be another attraction like Moana is that you walk through? Who cares?
Know.
Anything is better than what they have.
Anything. And
it adds vibrancy, color,
but
more culture. And I think that's what Animal Kingdom is about, really. It's about culture. And people kind of pigeonhole it more about animals because that's in the name. So people are like zoo. No. If you walk around Animal Kingdom, the music and the food,
you will get an appreciation that you didn't.
It's all different cultures, and I really do love that. It's kind of like Epcot in a way because it's showcasing different cultures. But I think that with having Encanto there, not only does it cater to the new generation, the younger kids are gonna want to go there. Oh
yeah,
and I think that's important. It also adds a much needed must-go attraction. Something new,
else for you,
because it's like we can go to Avatar
and at night though, but like Animal Kingdom closes at 7 or 8, but maybe that will make it stay open later.
Yes,
I
more attractions.
don't know. But
you
Zootopia,
can close certain parts of the park. Like you can, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You can close certain parts.
But that's why people leave, never do the whole day there because they park hop somewhere else.
But like that, what I was about to say is we could go do Avatar, and then we could. Honestly, we could go do the tour at 7:30 when you get in early. Mm-hmm. Go do Avatar, wait an hour.
You don't need Genie Plus for Animal Kingdom.
Go to Everest and do that in 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
And then what?
Right. But now Zootopia is going into It's Tough to Be a Bug. So they are putting that as a new show.
Well, Zootopia is better than It's Tough to Be a Bug.
Well, yeah. Ew, bugs. Disgusting. Go away.
My name's Ant.
I know. Yeah, no. I'm not mad about it. Go away.
You're married to an ant.
I know.
It's a bug's life.
So Zootopia is going into Animal Kingdom.
Which would be cool.
But I'm happy it's not a land.
But it's not like a land. Right? Right? There's a difference. You want to do a Zootopia ride in Animal Kingdom? Makes more sense.
Yeah.
You want to do a Zootopia land? It's like then you have a safari and now you have a Zootopia land. Mm-hmm. It is a zoo.
Yeah. But Zootopia's movie is not even about a zoo. It's literally them being out in the city. Maybe they realize that. Like it's in New York. Like they're based out of a city.
It'd be cool to have a Zootopia land in New York.
I don't know. It made no sense. And I think
how do you do a land like that?
Right. But they probably...
And is Zootopia even that popular to do a land like that?
I don't know.
Not once have I ever been like, yo, that's a sick Zootopia shirt that I see at Target or Walmart or But what do you see? Encanto. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Encanto's everywhere. The best soundtrack. Just let me walk around Encanto
yes.
with the vibes.
But they'll do their spin on it.
I know.
It's the best.
But like they have so much in Disneyland, and I hate to go back to this because like Disneyland they ace this part.
With what?
With the character stuff.
Yeah.
They legit have
at
Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco legit singing.
Performing. It's not even recorded.
With the audience.
Exactly.
Super cool.
Yeah.
This is stuff that I feel like Disneyland gets, and I'm like, why can't we do that?
But the parade I saw.
Why can't we have Coco? But I'll settle for Encanto.
Mm-hmm.
But just stuff like that, even that kind of, if you were having a Maribel meet and greet, which I know that opens in Magic Kingdom very soon, which makes us know it's not happening for years and years and years because it takes years to develop because they just moved her to Magic Kingdom. But just having the characters be able to interact with people.
But that's Disneyland.
As like a stage
Disneyland, they roam the park. They are actively in the park. You can meet them. Like, I don't know why we don't do that. I guess because it's Magic. I feel like it's so much more busier in Magic Kingdom. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is more busier in Magic Kingdom. Not enough room to move around. Maybe too many people. Yeah. Maybe they don't want to get bum rushed. There's a lot of reasons. But while we're on the topic of meet and greets with the new Moana Land, we will be back and talk about a new show coming to Epcot. So Epcot has a lot of things happening. The Journey of Water is opening. Yeah. That's October 16th. So that will be happening. Open to the public October 16th. Moana meet and greet. More importantly, something that really I don't think I've ever seen, Epcot without any walls. I forget what it looks like. I don't even know if I don't think we've seen it without walls. So the walls come down in Epcot. Because I didn't start going to Disney later in life. So the views are going to be... I can't wait. December 5th. Everything should be out. Done. That's amazing. I know. Like that's super exciting for our March vacation because like I thought the walls would stay. Some of the walls would stay up. What do you mean? Everything is so like it's so big. You don't know where you're going. It's like a maze. Yeah. I'm like, where am I? Little rat. Another thing that's coming to Epcot, and it's on a smaller scale. They're kind of going to redo the test track ride. Yeah. I thought the test track ride was cool. The first time we rode it was just this past August. It could be updated. I felt that when I was riding it, like it could be a little bit updated, but I don't know how much you can update it. Yeah. It's really, you're just testing a car. Yeah. So what? I mean, I liked it. I didn't love it. I mean, I could drive my own car. I don't know. Barely. Wow. I'm scared if you go 65 miles per hour. Same. But I liked the test track ride. I thought it was cool, but I just don't know what little adjustments they can make to that. The car. They're changing the car. Is that what they're only changing? With Chevrolet or something. Okay, because Chevy sponsors it, so they're going to change the car. They're change the car out. Like, put us in Corvettes. Like, that would be dope. Yeah. Oh, what are you, 12? Yeah, put me in a car bed. Why not? Hell yeah. Oh, I'm driving. Yeah, exactly. It'd be something cool like that. But again, if they do anything to the ride, like, I don't know what changes they can really make inside. I think it's just a ride car. I don't think much. It's probably just a ride car, like you said. But yeah, if you're doing one thing, I feel like you can bring other stuff kind of more up to technology. But I whatever. Test track's cool. The thing that everyone's going crazy about. I know you don't like him. I'm sorry, I don't. He's adorable though. Figment. He fell twice. Figment. His meet and greet, but the line is holy crap. You thought the line for the bucket was crazy. I mean, I don't even really know who Figment is. I'm sorry, and I'm probably gonna get heat. You didn't go on the ride with us. I didn't. Figment's cool. I wasn't a kid Disney person, Figment's so I don't really know. And that's this, and this is where he comes in because it's classic, but the ride is so outdated. Yeah, and I think that's. I mean, he's cute. I'll give him that. For nostalgia, but Figment is cute. He's cool looking. Like, I'd probably meet Figment. I wouldn't stay in the line. But he already started getting his meet and greet like the day after. The best is that tunnel ties into wrestling. It looks like the old AEW tunnel. Gosh. So it looks like he's like walking out of a wrestling tunnel, which cracks me up. He fell. And then he fell twice. Then, yeah. And everyone's like, that's an animatronic. I don't think it is it? No. No, it's a person in a costume, right? Who said that? I don't know. I read online there. Like, isn't that an animatronic? And I'm like, I don't think so. But he fell twice. Yeah. It must be hard to see in those outfits. I always wonder, like,
how good can people?
That's why you get when you go to the characters, you need to get the big pen so they can write it.
Oh yeah, because they have the gloves on.
Yeah, can't go there with like a little big pen or a little ballpoint.
Yeah, I know that, but it's just
But they're not animatronics; they're real people.
I know
people are dumb.
People were saying online that Figment's an animatronic. I don't know. I don't think so. But yeah,
but Epcot is going in like a lot of new stuff. Like
Epcot's going in the right direction to me. It's becoming more of a family. Like it's
like Journey of Water. Yeah, our kids are gonna love that.
Guardians is not that old,
right?
Like Guardians,
Ratatouille, but like it's making you want to go with your kids.
Yes, yeah. When before everyone was just like, "Let's go to Epcot and drink around the world."
Yeah, which you still
great idea.
Yes,
but let's go to Epcot too to ride Ratatouille, to ride.
Our
Guardians,
kids have something to do.
To do Test Track, the new Test Track, to meet Figment, to go to Moana. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah. That's a lot of stuff to draw people in that I think Epcot was lacking.
But it being just the center of the Disney 100, people are going to flood it just to see the Walt statue.
I know.
You know?
That's going to be nice too. It's just Epcot to me is doing everything that I feel Animal Kingdom needs to do.
Well, I think
and maybe they're doing it at a park at a time.
Right.
But then you're teasing this Magic Kingdom stuff, and I'm one of the people that Magic Kingdom's my favorite park.
But Epcot's getting the fireworks too.
Yeah, but Magic Kingdom's my favorite park.
Me too.
It's just the way I walk. When you walk into Magic Kingdom, you're like, I'm in Disney.
And I feel like everybody that lives there, it's their least favorite park. Like all of the
it's probably touristy. The rides aren't the best. They don't have the best rides, but they have.
There's nothing like
Main Street. They have the castle.
USA.
There's nothing like
I don't know.
Wherever you're at.
Right.
Seeing that castle. Like there's nothing like that.
Right.
Like Spaceship Earth is cool, but it's not a princess castle.
Right. But like we did the monorail and I did like that was one of my bucket list things to do. My other one is just to sit on the grass, the hub, and have coffee and just sit there.
No, mine's sleep in the hub and I already do that every vacation.
Right. But like the vibes I think are just
but let's go back to what you said. Yeah. Epcot. New fireworks show. And again, Epcot getting all the new stuff.
December 5th. Well, they just got over Harmonious.
Which people loved, but they hated the barges in the water.
Well, they were ugly.
They were. But are they going to stay there? What is...
They're already gone.
It's Luminous, right?
Yeah.
They could put something in there.
No, they're definitely not because they got so much hate on it.
Yeah. Well, the show was amazing. Like
it was beautiful.
Like when Jackie was going to Epcot, I'm like, you got to go see this show.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, thank you for telling me. Me and my dad loved it. It was awesome. It was a great show. But it did, in the daytime when you're walking around Epcot, it kind of did mess up the vibe and the views.
Right. So that's like our thing. When we go in March, I don't want to go until like later because I want to do Journey in Water at night.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see the bull. Like,
yeah, we got to. Because we decided we were going to do.
We're about vibes.
We were going to do 3-day park tickets and like not a hopper. I'm doing it.
But now you kind of have to do that.
No, because I want to see Galaxy's Edge at night again too. It's like it's like my spot.
Right, but if I feel like you have to because you want to see everything, but like you can't if you don't park hop.
I know, because we're going to be 2 days in Magic Kingdom most of the day.
Right.
We could start a day in Animal Kingdom. I can get my Everest fixed with Elle.
Oh God, yeah.
And then we can go over because by then
but
I don't think you need park
reservations. But this trip we're not like going hard, you know.
We're only doing 3 days, and me and Elle are doing a day in Universal.
Not like we're not rope dropping all that.
I'm going to rope drop Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
It gets hot, and I want to get done
March
because I want to try Avatar.
It's literally like 75, 80.
It's hot. No, it'll be hot.
I hope so.
I want to do Avatar. I want to try it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've never done it because I get motion sickness off the screens. But
yeah. Well, let's take a motion sickness pill.
I'm going to. Okay. Dramamine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one of those. But Epcot's getting all the good stuff, and I think that Epcot is now a must-visit park. Before, I would say Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, because a couple years ago, Hollywood Studios went through the same thing.
Right.
Toy Story Land.
Right.
Galaxy's Edge.
I feel like Magic Kingdom's
Epcot's
the only land.
Animal Kingdom, and then Magic Kingdom will be.
Magic Kingdom, though, is the only land that has not. Well, Animal Kingdom has gotten Avatar. That's a huge ride.
Magic Kingdom got
Tron, which is a ride from years ago. Like
exactly.
You know?
But like
it's no Guardians.
They're not getting lands.
Right.
Hollywood Studios got a land.
Exactly.
Like,
but that's
as much as Moana Journey of Water is not a ride, it's as big as like a land.
That's what they said. This new development on the Magic Kingdom will be as big as Galaxy's Edge.
And that would be awesome.
Right.
That'd be awesome.
But just to see the detail in Galaxy's Edge is ridiculous.
Yeah, and you weren't even a Star Wars person.
No. But the Moana Journey of Water, I watched more vlogs about it. You walk through it. In the rocks, there's pictures of Hey, Moana's grandmother, Maui, the tattoo. There's Moana.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm super excited.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't just walk through Disney and think, oh, that was okay. That was good.
Yeah.
Like you have to be immersive into, like, you look at the hidden details.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. And I think Disney does that.
Ratatouille.
So well.
There's rat prints in the queue.
Little details. And there's a little detail coming to Haunted Mansion. So a little detail coming to the Haunted Mansion. Jared Leto's going.
Mm-hmm. Hatbox Ghost.
The Joker is now. No, I'm just kidding.
We knew he was coming. We just didn't know. They confirmed November.
Yeah, they confirmed November, which is cool. Mm-hmm. I mean,
well, he's a huge thing in Disneyland that Disney World was missing.
Yeah.
So now I feel like the
Disney
Haunted
World
Mansion
gets it. Haunted Mansion's great anyway.
Oh God,
I mean,
yeah.
Hatbox Ghost or not but Hatbox Ghost makes it better. Movie comes out soon. We didn't get to go see the movie.
I know.
Our
mixed
so we'll be doing a review on that on Patreon.
Mm-hmm.
Patreon.com. Anyone can cook Patreon.com.
Oh, you don't even
/ anyone can cook 952. Follow us there. You can support us for as cheap as a coffee. Starbucks is like $10 a coffee. That's our highest tier. For a month of great content. But speaking of more content coming to Magic Kingdom,
Country Bear Jamboree.
We're getting some country music there.
Mm-hmm. But it's going to be kind of cool.
What are they doing? They're making Disney songs country?
Right. New songs like Nashville, like more up to date songs.
So like Whiskey Glasses by
Disney
Wallen?
songs.
Are they going to sing like Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, they
are.
Are
Going to sing like Luke Combs?
They are.
Because
they're in the Nashville recording studios.
My dream is Disney always tricks you with stuff. Luke Combs dresses up as a bear.
Oh my God.
And sings.
No.
That would be great.
That would be good. You liked it as a kid, your mom said.
I've never even went in it. I like the Hall of Presidents too. I'm a nerd, of course.
I've never even been in that. I've never been in the Country Bear. Sorry.
I'm sure I'll fall asleep during the Hall of Presidents now. I can fall asleep during anything. But
to see how many times they've been there, there's still things we haven't done.
There's still things we haven't done. But the Jamboree is
Country
be cool.
Bear being one of them.
Like, again, it's for the new generation. I think that's important.
I didn't think they didn't want to get rid of a classic that's been there since day one, but update it. Right.
Like, they didn't. This is going to get crazy. They didn't get rid of Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain is still the ride, Splash Mountain. They reimagined it to get rid of the bad and embrace the new and embrace this generation.
Right.
You're
like
going to have to do that.
Yeah.
You're going to have to do that. You have so much content as Disney and so many movies and so much popularity between the princesses.
But that's what's happening. The things that they're being able to do in these lands, like, is nuts.
Yes.
And Magic Kingdom is behind with any of it and any other land in any world. Yeah. Like Paris, you see pictures of their land, you're like, what the?
Paris drone show is enough to make me want to go to France. France makes me want to go there.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like Magic Kingdom's like the last.
And I think with
this, that's why he said he's going to do an overdrive.
And I think with this development, yes, it is the last because it got Tron. Tron's cool. Right. I can't wait to ride it. It's not
30-second ride.
It's not anything that's like, it's not Galaxy's Edge. Mm-hmm. It's not Toy Story Land.
Right. It's not a land.
It's not Moana's Drink of Water. It's not Encanto. Like Animal Kingdom and then Magic Kingdom. They've done.
So I'm saying 5 years Animal Kingdom, 10 years Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
And that's a realistic timeline.
Yeah.
When we'll be down there by then.
Yes.
You know? Not retired, but I'll be down there. But overall, D23 is a great experience. Yeah. D23 is really cool.
But next year,
as much as I play devil's advocate, it's cool to see what smarter people imagine.
Right. But next year, it's confirmed that it's going to be in a bigger setting, like at the Honda Center or something.
We got to try to join
the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And it's going to be huge, they said. Yeah. Like after hour things, biggest one they've done, they said.
And that's good because they're Disney, they're making money hand over fist, but they're still hungry for more. Mm-hmm. And I know, more stuff equals more money for them, but that's fine because as Disney lovers, more stuff equals more memories. If you want to steal their tagline, your best memories.
But when he said that, everyone that is awesome to hear because you go every year and people are like, how can you go every year? What is there to do? How can you keep going?
Listen to us. We've been there 6 times in like 3 years.
Literally Disney. There's always something new.
We just named 3 things we didn't do.
Right.
Like in Magic Kingdom alone.
Right.
We didn't do Tron. We didn't do Country. We didn't do Hall.
But don't we hear that? How can you go every year? Yes. People that don't go every year. I don't know. But there's always something new. And that is just great to have hope for.
It's great. There's a lot of high hopes in Disney right now. D23 is a great expo.
Yeah. The merch.
The merch is great.
Yeah.
The merch kills me because they come out with so much good merch all the time.
But the Epcot bag, oh, so cute. Maybe it'll be there in March.
Yeah, the Epcot
the lug bag
is mini and it's Italy, so Nicole's getting it.
I'm getting it. It says La Vita Bella. So cute.
Yeah, so we're going to get that. But overall, I think if you're a Disney fan, you should be super
happy.
Check it out. You should be super happy with the announcements. You should be super happy with everything going on in Disney, trending in the right direction again, getting rid of park reservations.
Yes.
Bringing back the dining plan. Iger is back, and the changes are visible.
Yes.
Right? The changes are visible, and that's in 1 year.
Right.
Wait till year 2. Wait till year 3.
Right.
It's only going to get better from here, and we're only going to get better from here. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment, share. Follow us on all platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Anyone Can Cook Media. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Shout out to our Patreons, and we appreciate you. And we will see you next week on Anyone Can Cook.
Bye.
Peace out.